you chicken shit!
Storyland was fantastic for you know, creating a dialogue with RTE that like I hadn't had before. So we came in and when we worked on Happy Slapper with RTE, we had the opportunity to kind of get to know the drama department and to, for me personally, I was kind of learning what sort of things you had to deliver in terms of working with a broadcaster. So that very much gave me a sort of professional start off, I think, with working with RTE, and then very much it was exciting to pitch different drama ideas. I guess we went through the process of that, and then eventually Amber grew out of that, which was very exciting to work on, and was obviously a very large next step for me as a writer.
We had open auditions for Jenny Was a Friend of Mine, and one of the actresses that walked in that day to play one of the characters in Jenny Was a Friend of Mine was Charlie Murphy, who now has gone on to do great things in Love, Hate and other things.
It was really good because it was such a kind of a short, sharp blast of, you know, you get the commission, you have to shoot it, get it in the can, deliver it really quickly, and I think there's something very satisfying about that, because sometimes working in longer format, I suppose there's challenges to it as well, but it was very satisfying to kind of have a script, work on it, get it shot, get it done and get it out and get feedback from audience and get feedback from viewers pretty much immediately. What I liked about working with a broadcaster, and what I found from working with a broadcaster on the Storyland projects, was that it was very good to have a dialogue and have a constructive dialogue, which we were able to then turn into a practical reality very quickly and get it on screen.
Aidan often said to me, old women, they're like, you know, they're like a good wine, you know, finish them off in the first night. Yeah, she's a good mover in bed now. She's up and down like a fiddler's elbow.
Well, the main man is Eddie Durkin, who I went to school with. He was like my best friend. We kind of met over, we were in the canteen one day and he headbutted some lad in the face. And I said, that's going to be a good friend of mine. That's how we started off.
I'm often visited by colleagues requesting wise counsel. I'm a man of the world, I've travelled far and wide. My knowledge is limitless.
And what countries have you visited?
I've visited all of them. Not in the actual physical sense, more in the mind, on the internet, the World Wide Web. A crowd from Dublin came down and they said, we have a load of money and we need to offload it to you guys about your lives if we do a documentary about you. Well, they didn't, maybe we kind of took advantage of them.
I got no money for it.
We got money out of them for portraying our lives as kind of buffoons. So that, like, the more buffoonery we acted, the more money they gave us.
That's not a word, man.
Huh?
Buffoonery's not a word.
Well, I don't know. How do you think it started?
After Storyland finished, there was a lot of popularity behind the Hardy books, so RTE offered us a TV series. And so we got 2 TV series in Christmas special, and then after that we made a film with Universal.
There's a picture on the paper today, did you see it? Of a little girl.
No, what about it?
Oh, it's off that documentary, The Forgotten, the one about the missing kid. Anyway, listen, they've aged it on a computer so that it shows what you'd look like now.
Yeah, and get to it.
Well, it looks exactly like you. It's fucking mental.
Since we did Cuckoo 2 years ago, we have managed to travel around the world, picked up awards. It's been a great adventure. It has brought us as a team really close. Before Cuckoo, I'd never met my writer or director, and now we are in constant contact, and we're looking at not only improving the story, but also engaging new audiences, anticipating our audience in the next 2 years.
It's really not that complicated. First, we get some instruments, then we start a band. All we need to do is learn one rock song. We go to the rock show, we play, we nail it. Miss Harrison will see me doing my thing on stage and... Yes?
What's in it for me?
Working on Storyland a couple of years ago was a really positive experience for me. It afforded myself and my producer the opportunity to bring a story to life that we'd been discussing for some time, and it allowed us to do that in a really, really quick way. With the fast turnaround between episodes, we really felt like we were running a show in a really, really, really small way, but we were still doing what we wanted to do. And having the constant interaction with a broadcaster was a really good experience for us at that stage of our careers, because it was something new, and it was overall a really, really positive thing. So I'd certainly recommend giving it a go.